I'd like to call to order the meeting of the Village Board for June 12th, 2018. Can you please join us for the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Village Clerk, would you please call the roll?
President DeSimone,
Here.
Trustee Carmona,
Here.
Trustee Franz,
Here.
Trustee Jaworska,
Here.
Trustee Lomax,
Here.
Trustee Penicola,
Here.
Trustee Perez.
Here.
That's 7. We have a quorum.
At this time, we will move to public comment. Does anyone wish to address the board? If so, please approach the podium and state your name.
Yes, we do. We have 2. Mary Ann
Dina?
Medina, I'm sorry.
As you know, my name is Mary Ann Medina. We have lived in Bensonville for over 48 years. And I would like to dispute my most recent utility bill. The water usage shown on the bill for May 31st was 5,417. I'm assuming that's gallons. I do not dispute this figure, as we have had to replace the lawn in front of our home, removing the damaged grass, rototilling the yard, rolling it out to even the surface, sowing the seed and raking it so that the seed would have a good footing, spreading straw mulch over all of it, and keeping it watered so that the seed would germinate and the grass would grow. This was a very labor-intensive job for 80-plus-year-olds to do in a course of 4 days for our own satisfaction and to keep our little area of Bensonville looking good and well cared for. What I dispute is a charge for sanitary sewer to the tune of $45.99. The majority of the water we used went directly into the ground, not into a sanitary sewer system. The water was used to get our lawn established and to water our vegetable and flower gardens, again, not to go into a sanitary sewer. Over the past 17 months, our average water usage per month was $2,597, with an average cost of $28.30, and the average sanitary sewer usage per month was $13.55. I feel that the cost of the sewer in May should have been no more than $23.03, which we paid in April 2018 when we used $2,713 for water. To be charged $45.99 for sanitary sewer usage in May, which we did not even use, is, in my opinion, grossly unfair and is, in fact, highway robbery. Would any of the board members be willing to pay for something they didn't even use? I doubt it. To make matters worse, May of 2018 was the hottest May in recorded history. We had to water, but we did not have to, nor did we, use the sewer system for this water. To sum it all up, I definitely feel that I am due a refund on my next water bill in the amount of at least $20 to offset the erroneous method of determining the sanitary sewer portion of the bill. In closing, I would like to remind the board members that most of the water used by Bensonville homeowners during the months of May through mid-September is probably used for watering lawns and gardens and does not go into the sanitary sewer system, as in my case. Therefore, I would like to charge you to figure out a more equitable formula for determining the cost of sewer usage in these months so that all homeowners are treated fairly. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mary Ann. If I may, my assistant, Mary Rubondo, is right there. If you can pass your information along to her, I'll give you a call tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Okay? Thank you.
I gave Mr. Amir
Oh,
him a
great.
copy of my letter.
Absolutely. I appreciate it, and we appreciate you coming out tonight. We'll give you a call tomorrow.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mary, would you like a copy?
The next one up is Chris Galloway.
Good evening. Thank you for letting me speak this evening. My name is Chris Galloway. I'm an attorney. Not that that's a bad thing. I'm here on behalf of a couple residents in the Mohawk Terrace area, which is located on 83 in Devon, just west of there. Specifically on behalf of my father-in-law and my uncle-in-law, who are residents in that area. The reason that I'm here is over the course of the past couple months, when we've had heavy rains, there's been a drainage issue, which the drains have been overflowing onto their property, and we cannot figure out exactly what's going on. We've called the county and we've called the township to see what's going on, and we had a couple people come out and have had no good results as to those inspections to see what's going on. And we need to figure out a solution, because every time, like I said, when it's heavy rains, there's a lot of water that is pouring up onto their property, causing some damage to their property, their grounds, and the inflow is getting close to their property, their house as well, and we're concerned about that. And so, in closing, just a quick, we need to figure out exactly what's going on with the drainage issue there, if at all possible.
Thanks you, Mr. Galloway. I believe Mr. Frank Fiore, it's probably who you're representing, I believe.
Yes.
We've had numerous conversations with him throughout over time. We did arrive at a solution. The issue being the swales in that neighborhood have been filled in over time. They're not properly swaled. We did arrive at a solution, but at the last minute, Mr. Fiore changed his tune where he wanted us to repair his driveway only and not repair the swale. As you know, we can't expend public funds on private dollars, so he warned us that he was going to send an attorney to come embarrass the village. You don't seem to embarrass. I appreciate you coming out and being pleasant. We bent the rules to try to make it work for him, but he only was concerned about his driveway. When the push came to shove, we can't just be repairing driveways. We were looking at a more substantial stormwater project, which he doesn't seem to be interested in.
So Mr. Fiore is one of the people that I'm representing. My father-in-law is not Frank Fiore.
Okay.
He's Louis Chamas, who lives at 1280 Ash.
Okay.
He's having substantial issues. That's the main reason that I'm here tonight.
Okay.
So I was,
If you'd like to schedule a meeting to sit down with my stormwater team, I'd be happy to sit down and we can go over how we've arrived at the situation up in Mohawk Terrace. We know it's an issue.
Okay.
The solutions are complex solutions, any stormwater system is, but it's not going to take something more than threats from Mr. Fiore to
Threats are
resolve
never
this.
good.
I appreciate
and
it.
that's why I'm here. Thank you very much.
Thank you. If you can pass the information along to Mary, we'll give you a call tomorrow.
Thank you. Is that it?
Yes.
There are no more public comments, so this will conclude our public comment section. Is there a motion to approve the minutes from the May 22nd, 2018 Village Board?
So moved.
Is there a second on the motion?
Yeah, the second.
Are there any modifications to the minutes? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. The motion carries and the minutes are now approved. Moving on to the warrant, which is the next item up for business, is to approve this warrant in the amount of $2,930,202.73. Is there a motion to approve the warrant?
We have a motion.
Is there a second on the motion?
Second.
Is there any discussion on the warrant? Can you call the roll, please?
Trustee Carmona?
Yes.
Trustee Franz?
Yes.
Trustee Jaworska?
Yes.
Trustee Lomax?
Yes.
Trustee Penicola?
Yes.
Trustee Perez?
Yes.
That's 6.
The motion carries and the warrant is now approved. There are no items on the consent agenda at this time. There's a resolution of the Village of Bettsville, Cook, and DuPage County, Illinois, authorizing settlement and entry of an agreed dismissal order with the Illinois State Toll Highway Authority. Is there a motion to approve this resolution?
You have a motion.
Do I have a second on the motion?
Second.
Your Honor, if I could, this is mainly a housekeeping item that our attorney, Joe Montana, and his team were able to negotiate. So if I could hand it off to
Go
him
ahead.
for discussion.
Of course. Mayor, members of the board, in October of 2017, the Illinois Tollway Authority filed a lawsuit against the village to obtain title to a certain parcel of land. The village was named in the lawsuit because it holds an easement for a multi-use path on a portion of the property. The village and Tollway Authority agreed that the tollway would repair and replace the path at its sole cost and that the size and location of the path would remain. The agreed order for your consideration tonight would dismiss the village from the lawsuit and allow the village to retain its easement and path.
Does anyone have any questions regarding this item? Seeing none.
Please call the roll.
Trustee Carmona?
Yes.
Trustee Franz?
Yes.
Trustee Jaworska?
Yes.
Trustee Lomax?
Yes.
Trustee Penicola?
Yes.
Trustee Perez?
Yes.
That's 6.
Motion carries and the resolution is now approved. Moving on to President's remarks, I have a few here. Tomorrow, we kick off Music in the Park. It's going to be the first one of the season. The band is called Heartache Tonight. Also, mark your calendars for Liberty Fest on July 4th. Parade starts right here downtown Bentonville, 10 a.m., and will work its way down York Road in Jefferson all the way to Redmond Park. Good news, I think, just happened today, right?
Yeah, this morning.
It looks like CP Rail and the tollway has finally come to agreement, and they're finalizing the western access into the airport. Staff and consultants will continue to monitor the developments as details become available. It's no secret that Bensville lost a lot of homes and businesses as a result of the 05 O'Hare Modernization Program. But the promise of Western access has always been our light at the end of the tunnel. So today's announcement is very exciting for our community because we know it will be a catalyst for major economic development in Bensville and the surrounding suburbs. I'm going to steal one more for Chester. We're finally getting our hillside noise monitor. It is scheduled to be started this week and into early of next week. So it'll be on Hillside.
But the monitoring must reading the true, not the false number.
Well, let's get it installed first, and then we'll tap into that. That concludes my presidential comments. We have any village managers report?
Well, you took my favorite one that I say for Chester.
Totally
Chester,
did
I
that.
wanted to be the one to break that news to you because you've been riding us so hard, and so thank you for that. Just a couple, just minor items. Vehicle stickers are on sale. They need to be displayed by July 1st. Remember, there's a $2 discount to buy it online. It's also a great time to buy your dog license, which is only $3. I see a lot more dogs than we sell licenses for, so we're going to start trying to rectify that. Only $3, and it helps us if your dog gets lost, so we can track your dog down. And then finally, lawn mowing. These wet conditions have been perfect for growing grass. They have not been perfect for mowing grass. So we acknowledge that some yards need some work. Our inspectors, Scott's inspectors, are out there working overtime to try to rectify that. Please, residents, if you have the opportunity and it's dry enough, please mow your lawns and get ahead of it because the grass is going to only grow faster and faster until the heat of the summer sets in. So that's all I have unless the board has anything for me. Thank you.
Do we have a village attorney's report?
I do not, Mr. President.
Is there any unfinished business to come before the board tonight? How about, is there any new business to come before the board tonight? I understand there is not a need for executive session.
Correct?
So with that being said, we're gonna move on to a resolution authorizing the settlement of a workman's compensation claim in the amount of $40,000. Is there a motion to approve the resolution?
You have a motion.
Do I have a second on the motion?
Second.
There being a motion and a second, is there any discussion?
This matter was discussed in executive session. The terms that are presented tonight are the terms that were agreed to by the board during executive session.
Any other questions? Please call the roll.
Trustee Carmona?
Yes.
Trustee Franz?
Yes.
Trustee Jaworska?
Yes.
Trustee Lomax?
Yes.
Trustee Penicola?
Yes.
Trustee Perez?
Yes.
That's 6.
Motion carries and the resolution is approved. Is there a motion to adjourn the meeting? Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Motion carries. We are adjourned. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.